Okay, so I'm going to continue where we picked off.
Did you say picked up?
Left off. Pick up where we left off. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
How about you drop us off in town? When it's time, just come around. Nope, that was Orville, so redo that. How about you drop us off in town, and when it's time, just come around?
Wait, pause for a second.
Yeah?
Orville sings. Okay.
Well, how about you drop us off in town, and when it's time, just come around? At first, the rhyme wasn't going to work, and he quickly corrected that by ending the word early. He felt proud of that. He was also doing his best to stay in the vehicle, so the voice came from a huffing and puffing Orville instead of the relaxed and focused chirps he normally shared.
Oh.
For sure, you can roam around town for a bit, and I'll get you in about 4 hours. That sound good? Yeah, they both responded together. Serpenand thought that was enough time to get something to eat, maybe a drink or two, and see if they can find a place to exercise, so he could get his body into the state it needed to be. Nope.
Yeah, you also have an issue in this
Stated
first part of
needed.
the sentence. So, either you can edit that.
It needed to. Okay, live editing. I'll start that again.
Wait. Let me just see something. Serpenand thought that it was enough time to get something to eat, maybe a drink or two, and see if they can. See, that doesn't make sense. Serpenand thought that was enough
No, this is
time.
for you later.
You're I just want to teach you so that I don't have to edit things like that.
Yeah, you're the editor. Serpenand thought that was enough time to get something to eat, maybe a drink or two, and see if they can find a place to exercise, so he could get his body into the state it needed to be in order to eat this glorious pizza. Arthur stopped the car right in front of the local gym. Seeing the images on the wall reminded Serpenand and Orville about the physique competition, and they were excited to check the place out. Everything seems to be falling in place, Serpenand thought. Just go with the flow, and everything will work out, he said with his outside voice, and was okay with that. Scene change. Serb and Free decided that they could go anywhere, which was a lot of pressure to make a decision. I don't even know where to start, Serb started to share, truly unsure of what his next move should be. The option of going anywhere, doing anything, was a lot to contemplate, especially since he didn't really know what was even possible. Anything is, Free interrupted.
Wait a second. So, if Free's supposed to be like kind of like after me,
Shouldn't you read that, you mean?
No, because
No,
you're reading
no.
it to me. I'm just wondering, is that...
I can't go high like you.
Wait, you think my voice is high?
Yeah, this is probably the first time you've ever been told that your voice is high.
No, it's not high.
Yes,
I've
it
been
is.
told a while back it was squeaky, but that was
Well-
also when I was different back then.
Okay.
But you still think it's high? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, it's higher than mine, so
Okay,
anything is... So, I'll rewind and I'll try again. The option of going anywhere, doing anything, was a lot to contemplate, especially since he didn't really know what was even possible. Anything is, Free interrupted. That's so crazy how you can do that. Yeah, it's really cool, although sometimes it spoils the spontaneity. Takes me completely out of being in the moment because it's someone else's moment that I'm tapping into. And that be you.
Pause. I don't understand. You go, anything is, Free interrupted. That's so crazy how you can do that. What did she
He was
do?
so, especially since he didn't really know what was even possible.
Mm-hmm.
Anything is.
Yeah,
That was in his head.
okay. Oh. So, but you have... Okay, so I'll just edit that a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I was kind of hoping to check out a place that is nothing like...
Pause. Because when you first said it, I thought, crazy how you can do that, because how you made the voice, it was almost like you were talking about her voice.
I
Okay. And then I'm like, so wait, what did you mean then?
Got it. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping to check out a place that is nothing like I have ever experienced. Perhaps something even beyond my comprehension of what I'm experiencing even, Serb shared. We can go to Krumtunjafusk. It's said that once you go there, you will never experience a vacation the same way again. Here, I'll pull up the info.
Wait, who's talking there?
Free. Krumtarjanfusk is a resort destination like no other. Ever been a gaseous energy, enjoying sensations that you could not even dream up? Ever faded into the air itself and floated into oblivion? Ever slipped into the absolute of pure conscious awareness and energy? Well, if you answered no, nada, I haven't, or huh, to any of those questions, then there's a surprise journey in store for you. Krumtarjanfusk. Krumtarjanfusk is for you. Wait, there's a jingle too. If you want to get gone and still be around, Krumtarjanfusk. If you're looking for fun and even on the run, Krumtarjanfusk. If you're a solid and want to be something else, Krumtarjanfusk, Krumtarjanfusk. Get lost in the infinite and journey to the unknown, Krumtarjanfusk. You'll never be the same again. You won't. We promise. It's true. Krumtarjanfusk.
Pause. I think the way that you actually have it spelled there, I would call it Krumtarjanfusk.
Yeah, it could be.
Krumtarjanfusk.
Yeah.
So we have to say the ma is silent if you want to keep it that way.
Yeah,
and that
I'm
the
okay to
U
modify
actually
it.
sounds like, the A actually sounds like a U.
Yeah.
So you're okay with anything. I
Yeah.
could just edit in whatever I feel.
The fask can be silent. So
That's not what you
Krumtarjan.
said.
So
Wait,
it could be
you're-
Krumtarjan. I don't know, we'll play with it.
Really?
Yeah.
So I was going to do it because this video you actually pronounced it, I thought, the way you wanted it.
Yeah,
So
I think I
was
did it
going
like the way I wanted it.
So that's why I'll make the M-A silent.
Yeah, good idea.
And comment about the, or I could just change the A to a U. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Wow. They sure like repeating their name. Sounds like it'd be a cool place and a lot of fun, I think. No one really understands how they do it. It's one of the most exclusive luxury travel destinations in this part of the galaxy. Okay, I'm game. So let's go. So, now we have a plan. Let's get back to the ship first so I can lock in the exact coordinates. And in a blink of an eye, or a flash of light, well, both actually, they were no longer standing outside the restaurant. Bloop. So, this is the place where people exercise and get in shape and stuff, asked Serbanand.
You know, it says Serbanand asked.
Serbanand asked. Yep, the place to lift it up and then put it back down again.
No, lift stuff up.
Lift stuff up and put it back down again, and again, and again, and again, Orville sang. Interesting. I used those very words a book ago. Things must really be interweaving. Maybe the entire time-space fabric itself. He trailed off in deep thought.
You have to add in the word. That was good acting, Jeff.
Thank you.
I've lived a little bit there.
Yeah. He opened the door and heard a dozen people shout, "Jim!" So, this is where Jim goes to move his body from his head to his toes. Orville chirped. "Hey, hey," he shouted back. Then, for some reason, people were looking at him in a bit of distrust, or fear, or some kind of expression he didn't really understand because he could only see part of their faces. "Are they wearing some kind of face diaper?" he whispered to Orville. "I don't know. I've never been to a gym. Maybe it's to soak up the glow from all the sweat and stuff, you know."
Oh, you got good at rhyming, Jeff. Good job.
Orville whispered to Serpenand. "Put on your mask or I will train."
Nope.
"Put on your mask if you want to train here."
Nope.
Take 3. "Put on your mask if you want to train in here," some muscular, sort of overweight looking guy shouted. It was actually really hard to understand him, as it looked like he was wearing 6 of them, and the sound seemed to be reverberating off each one, resulting in a very low echo.
Wait, 6 of them meaning of him?
Masks.
Oh.
"Huh?" was the only reply Serpenand could think of. "You need to mask up, Jim," a more pleasant sounding voice coming from what looked like female. "Oh. You need to mask up, Jim." A more pleasant sounding voice coming from what looked like a female at the front replied to his, "Huh?" She too was wearing several masks, along with a clear plastic face covering. She looked like a Rosher walked her, so that was even more confusing for him. She was also pointing to a sign on the wall, which read, "Masks are mandatory. No mask, no entry. We recommend 3 or more at all times, unless you are drinking or eating. Also, drinking and eating are not permitted in the gym." Unsure what to do next, they turned back to the door and stepped outside. "What was that all about? All they wanted to do was shout," Orville asked. "I don't know. I don't know. Looks like all the other shops have the same kind of sign on their windows," Serpenand shared as he looked around the area. "Something really weird is going on. There's that weird twitch feeling again."
It says nowhere twitch.
"Let's go for a walk." The train. Train going on by. It's the GO train. Wave! Hello! Hello. Ah, yeah. Whoa! Wow.
It's a little bit chilly now, and
Yeah.
they keep moving into you, so I get warmer.
I don't know. Looks like all the other shops have the same kind of sign on their windows, Serpenand shared as he looked around the area. Something really weird is going on. There's that weird feeling again. Let's go for a walk and see if we could discover what this is all about, he decided, Orville nodding his body in agreement. Scene change. The hologram was ready. It was perfect. Godfrey was ready, and Bienfang was ready to be picked up. Ready is the dominant word right now, and that's okay.
What does that mean?
I said ready, ready, ready. Shall I start again? The hologram was ready. It was perfect. Godfrey was ready, and Bienfang was ready to be picked up. Ready is the dominant word right now, and that's okay. Gottfried seemed to snap back into reality once more. He had no recollection of what happened with Godfrey. and was excited to head into town. It's like that part of his existence, well, didn't exist. Ixtapa Poricalocobob was situated right on a huge body of water.
Is this supposed to be Ixtapa perchance?
Yeah. We spent the year there writing this, so we figured might as well write it in.
Did you name it there?
No, Ixtapa Papa Ricobob is
Nope. Ixtapa
Panuriocobob.
Panurilioko Bob. Lioko Bob.
Was situated right on a huge body of water, an ocean of sorts, with waves that powerfully exploded into the sand from 25 to 30 feet in heights. Sometimes even higher if the waves teamed up and helped each other propel to even higher. It is said that once 14 waves created a chain so big that the waves reached 1,000 feet high. Wow, that would have been quite the scene to witness. Those who actually did also got to experience thousands of people saying, "Oh, no!" all at once. Or so the story goes. No one's completely sure, as the city was rebuilt after the tides receded several decades later. The town was relatively small. It would take someone 27 minutes to walk from end to end, or okay, on we go. The town was relatively small. It would take someone 27 minutes to walk from end to end, or one granau, to see it all. There were 7 luxury, full to the gills hotels that sat right on the beach shores. Flashing lights, roaring parties, and an ongoing assortment of food and beverages. The kind of places that require a wristband. Otherwise, someone really unhappy with their life, working a job that they don't really enjoy, will seek you out and get a daily dose of adrenaline by catching you, yelling at you, and relishing in the victory of escorting you off the property.
I actually
Probably to tell the story to his friends and family for years.
Yeah, I actually think that
Why?
part because it says you're saying otherwise someone really unhappy with their life, but some people that's like a dream job that they do enjoy and they worked up to get there. So I think I have to like reword that.
You'll play with that.
Right.
That's fine. Across the street, well, 3 narrow streets that all converged together, were the cafes, restaurants, tourist merchandise, and the movie theater. Huge assortments of food and drink, from burrito chamas to guacalawanis, from riced bichentados to zucawatches. They had t-shirts in all assorted colors and sizes to accommodate all galactic travelers. The movie theater was located at the back end of the second tourist hangout area. Sitting just past the park benches, merchandise trailers, and the 6 outdoor restaurants flanked the squared area. Beside it was a really small shop called...
Whoa.
Beside it was a really small shop called Greta's Knitting Corner. That's the name
that's
of
after
my
your
grandmother.
grandmother.
And across from it stood a tri-colored pole that glowed near the top. It was there that the exchange would take place.
I might want to, if you are good with it, something about that glowed near the top with a sign that said Gertie or something like that, and then it's my grandma and your grandma, Greta and Gertie.
Yeah, you could add that, yeah. So close now, Godfrey thought, as he walked his hologram past a laneway filled with exotic smells, music, and welcoming energy. The smile on its face was real. The rhythmic way he was walking allowed him to take in the scenery really differently. In fact, he worked his body just like an accordion to the beat of the music. It was easy, and he was designed that way. This new AI-enhanced fabric made it so real, no one would even detect it's a hologram.
Yeah, did you just add that in after I commented?
Yeah. Just before he left, an incoming message had come in that stated, "Meet me at the glowing pole across from the movie theater. Come alone. One law, one love. Bien Fang is within reach. See you soon. With love, the Doc.
That's so funny.
So I'm not sure if I want to keep him in, but right now let's play with that and see how it turns
it's a
out.
character still. Anyone who knows his character will
Right.
enjoy that.
Sounded like a cool guy, he thought, and decided to turn on the Walderbato video recorder so he could capture any key information, inspiration, or insights this dude shares. From what he's heard, the Doc is like a wizard and a parody of, well, everything you know.
Funny.
End of chapter.
Dum dum dum. Good job.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, I did. You're writing it better now. It's less editing that I have to do.
Okay, cool. So we're leaving the park because there are a few
Here.
police officers that, a few police officers
Couple.
who came by to ask us if we saw anyone hop the fence that probably was in connection to the helicopter that's been circling. So we,
Pause for a second. It's the helicopter that Mindy actually said, "Hey Jeff, that helicopter's been circling. I wonder if they're looking for someone." And Jeff goes, "No, don't worry."
the police came by and to
Yeah,
the
show the
exact
police,
spot
did
where we were sitting. We figured maybe we should just go home. So we're gonna head
Actually-
out of the park. So we should probably
actually-
leave the park now, shouldn't we?
Right, but I guess so.